What's going on? It's Fist, bringing another great edition of Call of Duty for me to you. Dropping two videos today because that's what I do. The first one was a training video of how to set up your class. Now this is actually putting it out there, and now you can mix and match special any way you want. I said I was going to do the LMG video, but I decided, because this was such a cooler discovery, that I would do this. I mean, there's so many, like I said, there's so many combos out there. I was going to show the LMG class on a cannon, Gustav cannon, but I'm going to show you this one instead because I think it's very interesting, because at the end of our infantry discovery, that not only, you know, what we learned, that a lot of the weapons, they slow down when you move left to right, because we know how tricky infantry, when it says in divisions. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go back and go to my last video where I talk about infantry and how different ribbons and different classes are affected by this, and the meaning behind some of the last attributes in the division class, like moving faster while ADSing. Doesn't say moving faster while firing ADSing. There's a couple of aspects of firing and ADSing that is particular to LMGs, assault rifles, and SMGs. So to me, there's some classes that stack that have a benefit to running this particular style and setup. So when I'm so you can see right here, it's for one, the grease gun is three bullet, 2 bullet, something like that, 3 bullet kill up close, and then four at medium range. So it's a pretty powerful weapon. It's really good. You know, a lot of people don't understand. They don't understand the intricacies of the class setups and why. You know, all they see is the data and say, "Oh, look, the grease gun is a high kill death ratio." But the reason being is because when you put all of those, when you add all of those up together, one being that you can stack with the movement of the class of the weapon, which is an SMG, and then on top of that you throw on infantry, which gives you faster ADSing, shooting, not aiming but shooting from side to side because of the character class. That is a huge advantage, especially when you have an SMG that can kill like this one. So that in itself is very huge. So when we look at that, I mean, that's a big plus. And then on top of that, so then the question comes down, when you're refining it and funneling down your character, is what type of class ribbon do you want to run with that? Do you want to do inconspicuous? I mean, inconspicuous is pretty weird ribbon, because the funny thing is, and I don't know if this is meant to be this way, because it says when the last attribute in the divisions class for mountain is silent footsteps, and it's the only ribbon that is not the exact same as the class that you unlock in the prestige badge of that division. So mountain is silent, and you don't get that. You get inconspicuous, which is quieter footsteps when you run. It's the only one that's different from any of the other divisions, which I don't understand that. So maybe there was some kind of testing and overpower situation there, but with this class you can run a lot of different combinations, and I think because of the beautiful stacking that you get with this, you can get away with a lot. I mean, a lot of people say that SMGs are not that good, but you can get away with a lot with infantry and adding onto this weapon. I mean, if you add on infantry to SMGs, they're pretty amazing weapons. I think right now, as it stands, infantry is probably the best divisions next to expeditionary. That's my opinion. I don't mind airborne, isn't that bad, but when you take the airborne divisions class and you add it on to the SMG class, you will not be able to ADS and hit your target while shooting and moving left to right as fast as you would with infantry. And those are some pretty interesting battles, because you need to ADS at medium to long range with your SMG. So to put that into context, You know, that is an important setup to have if you're going to be running it and gunning. And really, it puts people, and then on top of that, you have to add in your specific settings of your character, your vertical and your y-axis, x and y-axis. So this game is very intricate. There's a lot of greatness to it. If you want to see more videos from me, please let me know down in the comments. I'll cover Airborne tomorrow, but I think Infantry is the most beautiful class. It is cool with the assault rifles. It's not going to help your LMGs move faster, but if you watch my video, I show you how to move left to right faster using the infantry division, so that could help you be a little bit better player. So I don't know about the other SMGs. I haven't truly actualized all of them, and the assault rifles, I mean, I'm humming and hawing about them, but they're, you know, I think every map is a map specific style of setup. So until I figure out exactly, you know, the rest of the assault rifles and how they work with the different combinations and setups, then I'll decide which one or which to move to. And I think and that's great too, because you have to find out who you're playing on what map, and the main thing is you want to have a bunch of class setups that are available to handle every situation. So you know, like I said, I mean, I've been doing a lot of sniping the last 2 days, so my kill death ratio has been thrown out of whack. But I think this game is beyond kill death ratios. I wish they wouldn't even have that in the game, because, you know, people shouldn't worry about it. I think it's more or less enjoying and creating classes that you have fun with, and I like the fact that they released all the last attributes, because now it adds some extra wrinkle to the game that wasn't there before. Although, you know, I mean, I'm glad it's that way, because if it wasn't, then I'd be kind of, you know, it'd be kind of lame. But the kill streaks are definitely okay. I don't really care about them. I just use, you know, UAV care package and missile dropper or whatever it is, the Predator. So pretty much shows you this video, so you can see a lot of these gunfights that I got into in this video were from left to right, and if I didn't come off left to right, I let off of see, there's a long range fights, and if I didn't, I let off and we went to ADSing. So I hope you enjoyed these 2 videos today. I'll try to stream, but I need to get some sleep, catch up on my sleep schedule. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll drop another video tomorrow so you guys can see how to make your styles better and your gameplay better. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace! I'm out!